Hello friends, welcome to your 30-minute no squat leg day. All you need today is a flat surface to work on, a clear review screen, and some dumbbells. For reference, I have a pair of 5 kgs or 11 pounds, and then I have a heavier adjustable set here. I'll be working anywhere from like 14 to 20 kgs with that, or like 30 to 40 pounds per dumbbell, but I'll try my best to let you know what I'm using. Other than that, we have a warm-up and a cool down included, so let's hop right in. Alrighty, starting in 5 seconds with our feet nice and wide, toes slightly turned out. We're gonna do some hip circles. So let's place our hands on our hips and draw a beautiful big circle with those hips. Sending it back, dropping the chest down as we send the hips backwards, and then pushing the hips forward. Really feel a stretch in your hip flexors. Good job. Alrighty, let's go the other way. Now today we have no repeats, so it's gonna be lots of fun. We have 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and just flying right through each exercise. So today should fly by really nice and quick. Good job, keep it going. Alrighty, keep your legs where they are, maybe walk them in slightly. Hands up, fold down, grab your feet, squat it down, and then send it back up. Let's do it again. Fold, squat, rise. Amazing. Come back up for me, and we're just gonna draw some big half circles with those knees here. Nothing too fancy. Just see how high you can bring those thighs up and across your body. Saying hello to your hips. Amazing. Let's plant our feet nice and wide, toes slightly turned out again. We're just gonna squat into one side, press it up through the foot, then squat the other side back to center. Really focus on activating the glute of the bent leg as we press back to standing. Good job. Feet shoulder width apart. All we're gonna do here is mimic a hip thrust but standing. So we're sending the hips back and then driving them forward, squeezing the glutes. I just really wanna activate them, get them ready to say hello here. You can have a slight bend in those knees, but all the motion is coming from those hips instead. And let it relax. Quick warm up, done and dusted. Time to get right into the first exercise, which is an RDL. I'm gonna take 14 kgs or about 30 pounds in each hand. You know the drill, feet shoulder width apart, sending those hips back, keeping contact with the dumbbells on the front of your legs the entire time. And drive it forward, good job. Nice and slow here, really work the full range of motion. So see how low you can drop the dumbbells down towards those ankles, keeping your form really beautiful. Flat back, neutral neck. Pushing through your heels to stand. Dumbbells never leaving the front of our legs. Good job. 5 more seconds. And let her relax. Alrighty. We're gonna do the exact same thing, but we're gonna work in the lower half of that motion. So we're gonna go down to our ankles, up to our knees, back down to our ankles, up to our knees. So half reps here. Take it nice and slow, no need to rush. Remember, all the motion is coming from those hips, sending them back and forward. Back and forward. Good job, relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Keep it up. You should feel the burn here. Now, because we're only doing each exercise once, you can really go heavier. So don't underestimate yourself today. Keep it up. And let her relax. All right, dropping down, I'm gonna go to 10 kgs per hand. We're gonna do some reverse lunges. So pick a side. We're gonna stay on this side for a couple intervals. And let's send it back. Slight forward lean in that torso to target the glute. Good job. Really press through the front heel to stand. You'll slowly start to feel your heart rate rise. Whew. We're starting off with a bunch of compounds, some unilateral work. Gonna feel like cardio. That's okay. Just continue taking some nice deep breaths. Good job. Push to the end. And let her relax. All right. Staying on the same side, we're gonna do a static lunge. So chest, torso more upright. We're gonna drop it down and extend, straighten the front leg. Whew. Are you ready? Drop it down, press, extending fully. Good job. Hips are square to the wall in front of you. You're doing this nice, slow, and controlled. Let's check our form. Back leg is lightly gracing, or back knee, lightly gracing the ground. I don't want you to smack it. That's gonna hurt your knee. Just give it a light kiss with the back knee. Good job. Burning out this leg. All right, staying on this side. We're going to pulse it for half of the interval, then we're gonna hold it in a static lunge for the rest of the interval, all right? So follow my lead. Baby pulses. Let's go, pulse. 2, 3, just like that, small. We're not extending that leg straight. Baby pulses here. Now you can either choose when we drop into the hold, you can drop your weights or you can keep your weights. And 3, 2, 1, hold it. Chest up, sink low, push deep. Come on. 10 seconds, don't give up. I know, that booty burns, the leg burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And shake it out. Whew. How's that leg feeling? Should be burning. Time to repeat those 3 intervals on the other side. Starting with the reverse lunges. You know the drill. Good job. Halfway there. Don't hold your breath. Come on, 5 seconds. And let her relax. The sweat towel is being brought out. Static lunges next, so we're staying on that same side. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Just for reference, if you're feeling a bit wobbly, I always say this, make sure we have some distance between those legs. If you're walking a tightrope, you're gonna feel wobbly. So give about shoulder width distance apart with those legs and you'll feel a lot more sturdy. All right, keep going. Fully straighten that front leg. And let her relax. All right. Pulses for 22.5 seconds. Then we're gonna hold for 22.5 seconds. It's going to burn. I'm just gonna put that out there. But you did it on the other side, so we have to even it out. No giving up early. Let's go, pulse. Come on. Let's hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Chest up. Weight distributed equally between the front and back leg. Dig deep. If it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you, come on. Less than 10 seconds. Think lower. 3, 2, 1. Whew. How are we feeling? Great work. Only one dumbbell needed for this next one. We're doing single leg RDLs. You can either do B stance where we keep one leg down, or if you have the balance, you can let the leg come up behind us. Keeping the hips square the entire time. Slight bend in the supporting leg. Try and keep that dumbbell as close to that leg as you can. You can always hold onto a wall or a chair if you need. Whew. Oh yes. Let her relax. Okay. Grab both dumbbells. We're gonna do the other side now. But first we're gonna do toe-in RDL. So feet shoulder width apart, toes pigeoned inwards about 45 degrees. Everything else stays the same. Hips go back, neutral spine, dumbbells tracking the legs. Feels weird, but it completely targets a different part of our hammies. Good job. Check in with your breath. Are you focusing on it? Inhale down, exhale up. Good job. And let her relax. Alrighty. Dropping one dumbbell. Again, just as a reminder, I have a 10 kg or about 22 pounds in one hand. We're gonna do those single leg RDLs on the other side. Let's hit it. Always, you can hold on to a chair or a wall. If you need to keep the back leg down, that's fine. You can do a staggered B stance here. Totally up to you. Control these. It takes balance. And let her relax. Amazing. I'm gonna drop down to my 5 kgs or my 10 to 11 pound dumbbells here. We're gonna do forward lunges. All right. Starting at the back of your mat, we're gonna step forward, lunge down, kiss the knee to the ground, press back up to stand. Now with these, we are targeting a lot more quads, all right? So if your knee is coming past your toes, that is okay. That's gonna help emphasize your quads just a tiny bit more. So no need to stress about coming super far and trying to lunge perfectly 90 degrees because it'll be hard to get back up. All right, keep it going. Amazing, push to the end. I want you to take note of which leg is stepping forward, because that leg is gonna stay planted for our next move, curtsy lunge. So my left leg was stepping forward the entire time. Now I'm gonna plant it as I bring the right leg back into a curtsy. Let's go, hips square, knee over ankle. It can shift slightly, but I don't want it to completely collapse outwards, all right? Keeping the integrity there. Good job. You want to rack your weights up here if that feels more comfortable. If your grip is failing, by all means. Let it relax. Great work. We're gonna do those two things on the other side. So starting with the forward lunges, make sure you're stepping forward with the other leg now. Whew. Let's hit it. Stepping forward, press it back. So you'll feel a slight burn in the quad of the leg that's stepping forward, but you'll also actually start to feel the back leg quad too. It's really a 2-for-1 special here, even though it's unilateral. Come on. Keep it up. Let it relax. All right, remember, whatever leg was stepping forward, we're now gonna plant it and we're gonna step behind ourselves with the other leg. Now this is our last standing interval, all right? We're gonna drop to the floor after this. So give it your all. Your heart rate is high, and it will still be quite high when you drop to the floor, but it's gonna feel a little bit different. Not as intense. Keep it up. Hips square to the wall in front of you. Try not to open up. We're keeping it locked in nice and tight. And let it relax. All right, dropping onto the ground. So I'm gonna grab a little bit heavier weights because we are doing hip thrusts. So I'm gonna grab my 10s again. 10 kgs, 22 pounds. You can use one dumbbell if you'd like, but we're gonna do a glute bridge with a calf raise, all right? So press up, lift your heels off the ground, drop it, bring the hips back down. So I love loading one dumbbell on each hip here because I feel more stable and it allows me to add more weight than almost completely eviscerating my pelvis area with one heavy dumbbell. But you can still do one dumbbell if that feels good for you. And let it relax. Alrighty, same thing, except instead of actually raising our calves, or our ankles, sorry, we're gonna keep them elevated as we lift and lower the hips. So elevated bridge. Press up, come up. We're lowering, keeping the ankles high and lifting, ankles high. You should feel those calves here. Keeping it nice and slow. Scoop and squeeze the booty up. Don't let those ankles lower. All the way down and scoop and squeeze up. Let it relax. All right, same thing, but we're gonna pulse it out at the top. So ankles are gonna stay lifted, but we're gonna really give baby pulses with those hips at the top. Get ready. Ankles lifted, we're pulsing. Baby pulses. Make them short and quick, but really controlled. I want you to be in control of every single squeeze and relaxation of those glute muscles. Squeeze, squeeze. Good job. Keep the ankles lifted, don't let them drop. Burning out those calves, the booty is coming into play. Maybe even some inner thigh is saying hello. Come on. Let it relax. Great work. One dumbbell only for this next one. We're gonna do single leg bridges. So plant that dumbbell on the hip of the leg that is gonna stay planted. Other leg extends. We thrust up, thigh towards chest, lower down, straighten the leg. Thrust up, lower the leg, lower the hips. Good job. Whew. Booty is fatiguing here. Continue to see how high you can press those hips though. Whew. Guys, I had to dig so deep for that one. My glute just felt like it was gonna fail on me. My hips wouldn't go any higher. Let's switch to the other side. How are we feeling? Don't we love this no repeat? It just flies by. Let's go, same thing on a fresh glute though. So give your everything into this. Come on, keep that glute. Woo, pushing high, those hips are extending. Lowering, lifting the hips. Slow and controlled, no momentum here. Come on, dig deep. This is where it starts to count. Let her relax. Alrighty, for time's sake, I'm just gonna stay with this, but if you wanna head up heavier with that dumbbell, you can. Dumbbell propped on your hips. Walk out your ankles about a step or two each, lifting toes off the ground, extended bridges. So tuck the hips under, lift up, slowly lower it down. Press through the ankles completely here, through the heels, sorry. Toes lifted, engaging some more hamstring here, as well as some glutes. Good job, come on. Burning out those glutes here. We've worked quads, we've worked glutes, some calves. I think it's time for some thighs. Amazing. Drop your weights. We're gonna finish off burning out those inner and outer thighs. 4 minutes and then you get a cool down. So on your side here, back leg bent, bottom leg straight. Port yourself on your elbow. We're going to lift and lower. Beautiful straight leg, pointing those toes, leg completely straight. So really squeeze this thigh. Good job. How high can you lift it? Control it on the way down. Keep it up. Whew. Let it relax. All right, prop yourself up onto your hand. Same thing, we're going to lift and lower, then lift the hips, lift and lower. So we're reaching to touch foot and hand together, then lower back down, rest the hips, lift and lower, lift and lower. All right, keep it up. Take some coordination here. Inner thighs working overtime. Keeping the foot pointed. Whew. Hello to my adductors. They do not get enough love. This is teaching me that I need to work them a bit more. Keep it up. And let her relax. How are you feeling? Ready to do that all on the other side, so swivel on over. Okay, onto your forearm here, back leg bent, bottom leg straight. Lift and lower. Good job. Keeping your shoulder away from your ear, try not to sink down. Sometimes when you get tired, that's what happens. So we're actively pushing that forearm into the ground to keep ourselves nice and active. Come on. And let her relax. All right, last 45-second interval. We're gonna do the outer thigh, inner thigh, lift and lowers. We're working the outer thigh. This leg is, by pushing us up, it really helps activate some of that outer thigh. Okay, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. I feel like this side's a lot stronger. Are you also feeling that one side was feeling a bit weaker than the other? Normal, just something to be mindful of. Sometimes what happens is that we have this affinity to really start unilateral work. We will always start, for example, lunging on the left side. And then by the time we switch over to the right side, your heart rate's up, you get tired. So you end up giving up a lot quicker on that right side. And then over years or months or however long of doing that, you get weaker on one side. Let her relax. Whew. Are we ready for a cool down? I think so. Okay, meet me on your back. Choose a leg. I'm gonna bring left leg in, right leg straight, and just hug it in towards our chest here. Maybe rock side to side. Good work today. I hope you feel a sense of accomplishment. And I hope you're not skipping this cool down. I know some people, as soon as the main workout's over, they're like, see ya, thank you. But no, we have to give our back to our bodies. I know it's not always the most entertaining thing, a cool down, I mean. But it's still important. Good job. We're gonna bend the leg that is straight, cross ankle over opposite thigh, reach through, grab behind the thigh for a figure 4 stretch. You're gonna feel it on the outer glute of the bent leg. Amazing. All right, bring the other leg in. We're gonna do those 3 things now on the other side. Nice knee hug here. All right, get ready to straighten that leg. Remember, you can either grab behind the thigh, the knee, the calf, or the ankle, depending on your flexibility. You just want a relaxing stretch though. Grab wherever feels good so that you can rest your shoulders down onto the ground. Take some nice deep breaths. Good job. Cross, opposite ankle over opposite knee, reach through the legs, grab behind the thigh, rest the head back down. Almost there, not even a minute left of this workout. Do not click out now, come on, you're giving back to your body. It's done so much for you today. All right, both thighs come in towards our chest, grab the outside of our feet for a happy baby pose. Really pull those bottom of those feet down, so we're pressing our thighs towards the ground. Alrighty, bring feet together, knees falling apart. You can maybe add a light pressure on the outer thigh here for a butterfly stretch. Last couple seconds here, take 1 deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. And just like that, roll on up because you have earned yourself a big round of applause and a massive pat on the back. Well done. How was that? How did it feel? Do let me know down in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and pop any requests down below. You know I'm always keen to give you guys what you're looking for. Otherwise, well done for showing up today. That's sometimes the hardest part. I hope you have a good day because you do deserve it, and I'll see you very soon. Bye, friends.